I've spent the last few weeks visiting sushi restaurants throughout all of Pensacola in search of the best sushi in the city. Now, I do have some parameters of which that I'm searching, like atmosphere, quality of the sushi, the price of the sushi. But bear in mind, okay, I am not a sushi expert. I'm just a guy who enjoys some really good sushi. That being said, if there's a restaurant in this video that I don't review as well as you may have liked, that's okay. It is just my opinion. Please just treat it as opinion and not as fact. Who are you kidding, Holden? This is the internet. You know better. At every restaurant that I went to, I ordered a salmon roll and a specialty roll that I asked the waiter or waitress to recommend to me. The salmon roll is to kind of compare against the other restaurants, and the specialty roll recommendation is to see what each restaurant considers one of their best. Well, according to the waiter anyway. I also only tried to include restaurants where sushi was the main focus of the restaurant, so restaurants like Shark Fin or Sake Cafe were excluded. I am very happy and relieved to report that no restaurant that I went to had straight up bad sushi, but I definitely do hold others in higher esteem. So anyway, I hope you enjoy searching for the best sushi in Pensacola. First on my list is Sumo Sushi. I had only ever been here once before and remember liking it. It's located downtown right next to the base centers, and it's sort of hidden away. We ordered our salmon roll and the waitress recommended the VIP roll. I initially asked for something that wasn't too spicy, but then she came back a little bit later, apologized, and said it actually is spicy. That's okay though, it's not a deal breaker, it just requires me to drink a lot of water. The rolls were delicious and the atmosphere was charming. The price is pretty standard for 2 rolls. We ended up paying about $20 before tip. Nom Sushi is more in the heart of downtown, located near the corner of Palafox and Main Street. I have a friend who happened to be working there that night who recommended the graffiti bridge roll to go with our salmon roll. What would you recommend?
I mean, our graffiti bridge is probably our best seller, so I'd say that one, or the 410 with the bacon wrapped scallop is probably the second best seller. That's my opinion, probably the 2 best.
I'm going to try and be unbiased. He's a great guy. We'll try this roll that he recommended. We'll see how good it really is.
The atmosphere is perfect for date nights. The sushi itself was tasty and filling and came out promptly on a fairly busy night. We really enjoyed the graffiti bridge roll and I recommend it to you. The price was almost identical to Sumo Sushi, right around $20, maybe a little bit more. Well worth the quality of the sushi. Up next, we went to Tiger Sushi on Davis Highway. We went around 2 p.m. specifically to avoid a larger crowd. Our waitress recommended the white tiger roll. Like Sumo Sushi, Tiger Sushi also hides away a bit in this strip mall. The atmosphere is nice, though it felt a bit awkward because of how quiet it was. There was no music playing, and Brie and I were the only ones in there at first. The actual sushi itself was very good. Price was decent, about the same as its predecessors. Nothing really stood out to me about it, but it's a good place to check out. Rock and Roll Sushi was raved to me by a few people, so I felt obligated to check it out. It's themed entirely around rock and roll, from the decor to the items listed on the menu. And not only themed, it's really well done and just looks good. I particularly liked the past rock stars that were on the wall, complete with rock and roll music videos playing on the TVs. Our waitress recommended the Rolling Stone roll to go with our salmon roll. I liked it a lot, but Bree said she thought it was too sweet, so she reverted back to the salmon roll, which she said she liked. I disagreed and really enjoyed it. I can see why this place would be fun for a lot of people. It mixes 2 very seemingly different cultures into this cool, blended experience, and I appreciated it a lot for that. After a week or 2 of spending a lot of money on sushi, I decided to try out the fresh market sushi. This, of course, violates one of the rules I said earlier. This is the spicy California roll. Luckily I have my Panda Express chopsticks from a while ago, because they gave me a fork. I'm not a savage, but I can't break these apart right. But it was $5 and I'm always looking for a bargain. It was alright. Obviously not as fresh tasting as any of the restaurants I went to, but for $5, it was a good deal. Atlas, located at the same location as the Fish House downtown. We went on Tuesday when all sushi was half off. I feel like that alone is worth a recommendation. We asked to be seated outside for the view. It happened to be very cold that day, which wasn't a problem since the restaurant has these warmers that keeps the immediate area toasty. Our waiter recommended the tiger roll. Brie and I really enjoyed the area. It wasn't too busy when we first arrived, but slowly began to fill with more people. It was nice looking out at the water, even if today it happened to be through a tarp. We both really enjoyed the tiger roll our waiter recommended, but the salmon roll left us wanting. It was noticeably smaller than all the other restaurants and was just lacking in flavor as well.
So this Alaskan roll probably was our least favorite of the Alaskan rolls.
The Tiger Roll was definitely worth a visit though. If you do want to try out a few rolls, I'd recommend a Tuesday night so you get the half-off deal and have more room to try a bunch of rolls. Sushi Masa is currently considered one of the best sushi restaurants in Pensacola. Brie and I attempted to come one afternoon, but there was a 45-minute wait, so we opted for trying again another day. We came back later that week at 11 a.m., right when they opened. There was still a line outside to get in. We were seated quickly and took advantage of the all-you-can-eat for $16.95.
We're starting off with the Alaskan roll, and our waitress recommended the 850 roll, so we're going to give that a try first off.
One of the first things I noticed was how small the rolls were. It made sense considering it was all you can eat, but it took us a long time to get filled. The 850 roll she recommended was really good, but we were both still very hungry. We decided to just keep ordering more rolls. Roll after roll, we kept eating and never felt satisfied. By the end of it, we ordered 10 rolls, soup, cucumber salad, and dumplings. We spent an hour and a half at the restaurant. For the all-you-can-eat price, it was well worth it. The atmosphere is wonderful and private, despite the restaurant itself being crowded. In my opinion, Sushi Masa makes for the perfect date restaurant, or for a beginner sushi eater to try out a variety of rolls to determine what they like or what they don't like. Be warned though, as the dinner price for all-you-can-eat goes up to a whopping $25.95. Lastly is Nippon Sushi, admittedly my favorite sushi place before even beginning this list, so I acknowledge that I'm already biased. For this video, our waitress recommended the chuck roll, named after the owner of the restaurant. It was wonderful and very generous in portion. The salmon roll was delicious and the chuck roll was inviting with a tinge of spice. I recommend that if you come to Nippon, you come before 4 p.m. when they offer their bento boxes. It is, by far, the most quality at the most reasonable price. Bento Box C, for example, gives you 2 regular rolls, 2 dumplings, and a super salad of your choice for $10.99, and that is the most expensive one. After 4 p.m., prices go back to normal. The biggest criticism I hear of Nippon from preventing people from trying it is that it is located in Cordova Mall. To me, it's no different than how Red Robin or Starbucks is located in the mall. It's not like it's a part of the food court. Chuck did tell me the last time I was there that they will be moving locations in the next few months, so be on the lookout for that. Nippon is my overall choice for the casual sushi lover who wants consistent, quality sushi from time to time without going broke, as opposed to Sushi Masa, which is the best for an expensive date out or fun night out with friends. But please remember everyone, these are just my opinions. Let me know what your favorite sushi restaurant in Pensacola is down in the comments below. Any place that you really enjoyed that I might have missed? If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I post plenty of local content and a lot of other fun stuff. As always, I appreciate you watching and I'll catch you in my next video. Take care.